Hey guys, it's Ro. Welcome back to my channel. Today's video is very special because today is the day. My new show, Baketopia, is officially out on HBO Max. So I will put a link down below to HBO Max where you can go sign up and you can binge watch the whole first season. Side note, they have a bunch of other fun shows on HBO Max too. I asked them if I could post the full first episode of my baking show, Baketopia, and they said, yes! So that's what we're doing today. That's what I'm gonna do in just a second. I'm gonna share with you the first full episode of Baketopia and give you a taste of the secret project that I have been working on for so many years. I really hope you guys love it and enjoy it as much as I do. A lot of blood, sweat, and tears went into making this, and so many people made this possible. If you read the credits, you'll be able to see. I can't thank all of them enough. I can't thank the production company enough for making this opportunity possible. It was so much fun to film, so much fun to make, and I'm obsessed with it. It is so much fun to watch. I can't wait for you to meet our judges, DONAL and TIMBO Sullivan, and I cannot wait for you to meet all of the very talented competitors, all of our bakers. They are so talented and so amazing, and I hope you just love the show as much as I do. Now, without further ado, we are going to play the first episode of my show, Baketopia. Let's get started. Greetings, citizens of Baketopia. I'm Rosanna Pansino, writer of cookbooks, maker of viral baking videos, and creator of the sugary wonderland you see around me. This isn't your basic baking show. I'm mashing up major baking trends.
I feel like we have defied the laws of jelly right now.
And challenging bakers to create new ones.
Perfect.
By giving them every ingredient under the sun.
This is gonna be out of this world for sure.
A world where bakers can experiment.
Hey, Gregory, don't set the place on fire.
Be themselves. Woo! And taste their full potential.
This is what heaven looks like.
If you can dream it, you can bake it. And maybe you too can go viral.
We better get a tag.
Don't just follow the trends, bake them. This is delicious. Welcome to Baketopia. Now say aloha to our bakers. Oh. Pavani, Gregory, and Lena. Alrighty, bakers, here to help me with my decisions is my cake council. First up, it's award-winning cake artist and baking whiz, TIMBO Sullivan. And with knowledge on fine flavors, it's author and world-renowned chef, DONAL. We've got 2 rounds of fun with our final round worth $10,000. Let's get started with level 1, the first tier challenge. The winner will receive the golden rolling pin and a $1,000 cash prize.
Saying Ro, she's like a little teeny little sunset. She is so full of life, and oh my God, I was like someone that can match my energy.
Now, my dream vacation is to travel to Bora Bora, which is still in the planning stages, but that's why I've cooked up a theory for this challenge. You don't need to be at paradise to taste paradise. So, your first tier challenge is cocktail-inspired cupcakes.
Wow.
There's nothing more relaxing than sitting on the beach with a cocktail in hand, which is why I'm hoping you'll help me spark this tasty new trend on cupcakes. I don't want just any old tropical treat. I'm giving you 90 minutes. I want to close my eyes and teleport into paradise, all from my taste buds. You will be evaluated on looks, taste, and creativity.
I've given you a lot of things out here in Baketopia today to use. I want to see how crazy and innovative you can get with these designs. Take us to a paradise island.
think about your balance of flavors. You're sweet, you're sour. That fruity element has to be in there and has to come through. So that's what I'll be looking for.
All right, bakers, are we ready? And go!
I am 22 years old, and I am a lead pastry chef at the Ritz-Carlton in Rancho Mirage with a coconut rum. I am making a guayaba coconut rum cocktail cupcake encased in a chocolate shell. I am rebellious in the kitchen. That's how I describe myself. Picasso.
Where are you, wafer paper?
My mom would never let me into the kitchen, so I didn't even know how to boil water.
Tequila.
It's actually because of my husband I'm here right now. He taught me everything, all the basics of cooking.
I promise I'm not drinking that.
With raspberry extracts, mango extracts. I'm a future law student who loves to bake. I just want to prove that I can accomplish my baking dreams and get my schooling done at the same time. Forget the alcohol. I'm Muslim and we don't drink alcohol, so I'm making a raspberry mango margarita mocktail cupcake.
What are you hoping for today?
You want something that's tall and ridiculous. It's vacation.
Exactly. I want to drink them out of a pineapple. I want to drink a tropical drink out of a coconut.
Hey, bakers, please give me a cocktail umbrella.
I promise.
I'm gonna make some strawberry puree.
I love strawberry margarita, so I want to recreate that in a cupcake with tequila limes frosting. So I start with strawberry puree for my cupcake batter.
This is good.
I love to make my cakes with fresh ingredients to give smoothness to the cake.
That's the sound I want.
Actually, my name does mean pure, so how about pure fruit in my cupcake?
All the strawberry goodness. Hopefully the judges will like it.
I'm not typically the one to bake cakes at home. My mom would have everything baked and ready, and when I got back from school, I would decorate them. So baking the cupcake base is what I'm most nervous about. It's gonna be a vanilla cupcake base with raspberry and mango extracts. Fruit and cupcakes, they don't mix well together. It just makes it so watery.
So with all the fruits we have out there, why do you guys think she decided to go with extracts instead?
She's got safety in extracts. You're going to get that intense flavor.
I preferred fresh fruits because I really feel like I'm not gonna overdo it with flavor. One too many tablespoons and
Yep, it can hit you round the face.
not always in a good way.
Start my guava. I am cutting this guava for the center of my cupcake. My cupcake isn't a traditional cupcake. It is going to replicate an actual coconut.
Ooh.
Guys,
Oh, it's burning.
we have some serious smoke going on in the
Whoa.
kitchen. What is going? A fire extinguisher, please.
I almost burned out Baketopia.
You ever set fire to a kitchen?
Yes, many times.
Same.
I quickly go grab a new pan. I started it on the burner. Don't forget about this. And then get it into this cupcake. I made it happen.
40 minutes remaining.
I just baked my cupcakes and I made them as super vibrant as I possibly could, but I'm a little concerned about the flavor. I hope I'm doing this right. I'm gonna dip my cupcakes into freshly squeezed lime juice and then dip it into sugar, rimmed just like my margarita glass.
When I think vacation, it's all about nature.
I'm trying to achieve that look with
Flamingo toppers out of fondant and plants.
out of wafer paper.
Hey, Pavani, I'm just coming over here to
Hello.
see what's cooking good looking. Oh my gosh, there's so many different things here. We're so excited.
Thank you so
And how's
much.
this paper working out?
It's working okay,
Other
actually.
than being messy,
I know. Yeah, don't worry about it. I'll make it presentable.
this is looking good.
And you're looking awesome.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
You're so beautiful.
I'm trying to keep this flour. Pew, pew.
5 minutes!
Rice paper is the newest cake trend. My originality comes out when it comes to plating. I'm gonna be using rice paper and a steamer. I'm gonna make it stick together and it mimics waves.
My cupcake, it is set. It's a replica of an actual coconut. I have 64% chocolate to make our coconut shells. I'm hoping that I'm able to send a message that it doesn't have to be an original cupcake, but an evolution in modern desserts. It's a nice little coconut.
Adding my frosting here.
Tequila lime frosting jazzes up the cupcake a bit.
Tequila.
Piping in the coconut mousse. My coconut mousse ties it all together. If it does not hold firmly, my whole dessert is gonna fall apart.
It would be a real shame to see any of it fall.
1 minute left, bakers. 1 minute remaining.
This is my moment of truth.
He has to get this right.
Please dry. I'm running out of time.
Oh, God. Perfect.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oven mitts up, bakers.
Let's see
Up
him.
in the air. These desserts look amazing. Pavani, would you tell us about your dessert?
It's strawberry cupcake with tequila lime frosting.
Pavani, they are so cool to look at. I appreciate a good hand sculpt. This is probably one of my favorite looks of the
thank
season.
you so much.
One tip on wafer paper, airbrushing saves a lot more time and it dries a lot faster.
Time to taste this tropical treat. Mmm.
That's good.
I love the flavor combination. It's so fresh.
I like what you've done here, that strawberry sweetness that's running through it. But for me, I really wanted that tequila to come even stronger through and just amplify the flavors of that margarita.
Gregory, what's going on here?
So I really wanted to give a replica of an actual coconut in a coconut Malibu rum mousse with guayaba.
Drinking drinks out of coconuts is one of my favorite guilty pleasures. This is something I would want to serve to my friends and loved ones.
I was super excited to see you doing some carving. If you would have used bristled brushes that we have out there, then we could see it more. Other than that, I think it looks great.
Let's try it. I want to get a little bit of everything. Cheers. I have some thoughts, and they're all wonderful. I've never paired these flavors together, and they're so good.
You've got this lightness of the cupcake with the crispness of that chocolate shell, and that rum is spectacular.
I did want to taste the cake more. It's like the cupcake was the smallest part of this whole dessert.
Baker Lena, tell us what you've created.
I don't drink alcohol, and when I heard cocktails, I was like, how am I gonna make a margarita? So I incorporated lime into it.
So this one's a mocktail cupcake.
Yes.
This dessert looks tropical. There's a little bit of ocean inside, and then we've got sand and the sunset.
You've given me the presentation well.
Let's dive in. Look at that color.
You just get that flavor for just a second that tastes like margarita. And I've never had that in a cupcake so good without a spirit.
I would have liked to see a little bit more skill set using something like mango to make a lovely puree, but it's that sharp, acidic hit of the lime. I can see you are someone who has a real handle on flavor. And it's got my umbrella.
Bakers, great job. We've got a decision to make. Bakers, all of your creations felt like sunshine. The winner of the first tier challenge and the $1,000 cash prize is Lena. Bakers, we made our decision based on looks, taste, and creativity. And Lena, you took us there. You painted a picture. You surprised us with flavors and the creativity of all them together.
Thank you.
We honor you with the golden rolling pin.
I just won the cupcake challenge. Now I just want to prove to the judges that I'm more than just a cupcake. I can do everything.
Congratulations, bakers. It's about to get tougher. We've landed at the final stage of this vacation, the top tier challenge. With 10,000 big ones on the line, are we feeling up for the task?
Most definitely.
For round one, I closed my eyes and teleported to paradise. But for round two, I want to teleport to your paradise with your very own island jelly cake. When it comes to jelly cakes, getting the gelatin to set is one of the hardest methods to master. But in Baketopia, we shoot for the moon. I want to see hand-sculpted cake to represent your dream destination. Then, encase it with gelatin to give the illusion of crystal clear water. I love jelly cakes, but I want you to use this inspiration to take this trend to the next level. The rest is up to you. You've got 3 hours to turn your dream vacation into a delicious reality.
I want it to look like I can visit this place if I wanted to. Go as realistic and crazy as possible.
All right, bakers, ready and go.
First, I need instant coffee. Everything about making these jelly cakes scares me, but I'm going big. What I'm envisioning is a 2-tier style cake. I'm gonna make that cake look like it's floating on top of a larger rock with another jelly cake on the bottom. I've never been to a tropical island, so this is gonna be my jelly dream cake.
My all-time favorite vacation, I have to say, has been Maldives. So my plan is to make 360-degree view of a Maldives island and have above the water bungalows. It's all about my family and my kids, who are the reason I came here. So if I win $10,000, all of it will go to my kids.
Did you see the blender?
Passion fruits. For my jelly cake, I am making Mount Santa Ana, a volcano in El Salvador. I am using Tahitian vanilla cake with a passion fruit curd and lychee compote. Let's do this.
For this challenge, the gelatin is really for look. It's not for flavor to taste, but we are looking for it design-wise.
Right?
To be clear, that we can see a nice blue ocean, perhaps details underneath.
I'm gonna do a really moist chocolate cake. Then I'm gonna use a few spoons of instant coffee.
One thing that chocolate works really well with is just a little hint of espresso powder. It can often be that small, tiny little touch that will actually bring out the flavor of the chocolate without being overpowering with coffee.
$10,000 is a lot of money, and my baking business means the world to me, and reinvesting that back into my business would be a dream of mine.
We are not trying to blow up this kitchen today. Not this challenge, at least. The components for this cake is a vanilla cake with passion fruit curd with a lychee compote and lychee syrup.
So Gregory has just picked up a can of lychee fruit, which is not an ingredient you see being used very often.
I feel like the pastry chef in him is making him feel like he has to do all of these super crazy things.
If he just did a little less, and we get everything in their perfect form.
He's got a lot riding on this.
Let's put this away then.
They said I could have upped the alcohol last time, so they're getting it all.
Chocolate cake with bourbon Swiss meringue buttercream. That combo is gonna bring out the richness in chocolate, and it really tastes divine, and my husband loves it, so it's a great recipe.
2 hours, bakers, 2 hours remaining.
You know how those water bungalows stand on poles? These are the poles.
Jelly is so sensitive. Anything to sit on it, or it doesn't like anything to touch, but it will totally melt. So I have to do something like a structure, but still look so beautiful.
Dude, jelly does not smell good. Jelly cakes scare the heck out of me. I've made a jelly cake before. It failed on me 3 different times. Gelatin is not forgiving. Once you mess up, you're done with and you have to start all over. You don't want it to leak and you want to seal your board properly.
Bro, you have definitely not made it easy for them in Baketopia today.
That's why this is the top tier challenge. It can be fun, it can be creative, but it's extremely technical.
Is she doing a 2-tier jelly cake?
No. That seems insane.
We did say go big or go home. Are you gonna be okay, bro?
I just want to give it the beachy look. I'm just gonna stick it in the blast chiller. That shouldn't take much time to set.
Right now I am making my pistachio cake. It is 4 ingredients, and I'm gonna use a whippet canister with the cream whippets.
I think we have a Baketopia first. We have an N2O canister being used in the Baketopia kitchen. There's some serious high-level pastry chef detail in his baking.
And we got our pistachio cake.
Gregory,
Hello.
we just came to check in on you, bud.
Yes.
Now, Gregory, I am so intrigued by the N2O canister.
Yeah?
What is going on over here?
Once I pull it apart, I'm able to get different types of shapes. So it looks like sea moss on the floor, so like seaweed, so it's gonna give me a live, realistic look.
Wow.
That is genius.
Timbo, he made you sea moss, for goodness sake.
Made you like me?
I'm definitely taking notes, man.
Hey folks, a road tip for all you island cake makers. You can use graham crackers to make sand. You just smash them up. I like to use a food processor, like so. And boom, you've brought the beach right to your house. 1 hour, 1 hour and counting.
I am inserting this volcano into my mold and slowly adding my gelatin. I want to make sure that my gelatin is set, but along with this gelatin, to make my sea come to life, I am adding these lychee boba pearls. I am adding fish. I am adding sea moss to give an effect of an aquarium. Whew.
Let me see my chocolate.
My gelatin is made up of 300 bloom gelatin powder, which sets very fast.
I'm hoping it's all set and good to go.
This is make or break.
Uh-huh.
This is either you've got a jelly cake
Right? Or you've
or
got
it's on the floor. So far, so good. And none of it's sticking, none of it's falling apart. That is not moving. She's got a solid gelatin.
Perfect.
We got some
Yes,
jelly.
yes.
This is the main jelly structure. It's just like really attached to the board.
Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no.
That was about to have a heart attack.
We're on the edge of our seat.
She's chilling, she's chilling. It's coming off quite nicely, isn't it?
Wow, Lena had us like totally worried, and now it's free and breezy.
Oh, I'm happy with that.
Yes.
And now I'm gonna place this right on top. Double the jelly cake.
Only in Baketopia. I have never seen this.
I feel like we have defied the laws of jelly right
Yes.
now.
I don't want to jinx myself, but I'm feeling pretty good.
Moment of truth. Hopefully the gelatin is stable enough and my sea floor, like I wanted, comes out.
How's it going, Greg?
You're the worst.
Is this what it feels like when you have kids?
It's exactly what I feel. Have kids.
Gregory is having to cut the acetate away from the jelly, which means it hasn't fully set.
And that is the risk of making jelly cakes.
If he would have put this back in the blast chiller for another 10 minutes, I don't think he would be struggling with acetate.
Making little bungalows.
Pavani is actually going smaller than the other two, but has a ton of detail. Like I'm seeing like a full village from back here. Oh man.
She's got a whole architectural thing going on over there.
Food art blows my freaking mind. 15 minutes, bakers. 15 minutes.
I am a little bit concerned. It's just the jelly, it kind of separated from my volcano. I am in the eye of the storm, and I see shreds of my gelatin. I need to impress these judges, so we are going to make sure that this volcano is active. Woo! Okay. So I'm gonna pour out the middle and actually have a tube that I'm going to be inserting with water, and at the last 10 seconds, I'm gonna be adding in the dry ice. Let's bring in the dry ice. We will make this volcano come alive.
done.
Must be nice.
If you finished early and then we start to see things that she could have done differently, I'm gonna have to dock her on that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands up.
Oven mitts up, bakers. What a round, bakers. You had us on the edge of our seats. I know how technically difficult a jelly cake is. Let's start with Pavani. Would you please tell us about your island cake?
I'm taking you to Maldives. Maldives is a beautiful island. They're very famous for their above-water bungalows.
It's perfect, and you prove that you can go smaller with smaller details and make super impressive cake. The edge of your board seemed a little messy. I think with minutes to spare, you could have made something to cover those imperfections. That aside, it's an impressive cake.
Would you do us the honors and cut us some slices?
Most definitely.
Tell us what we can expect when we taste this.
Chocolate cake with coffee and cinnamon, and I used my bourbon Swiss mudding buttercream to fill and frost, and it has ganache over it.
You had us at bourbon.
Let's eat this island.
Bring it on. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Pavani, there's so many flavors happening that I really love. My one pet peeve is a dry cake. I hate it, and this is not that.
You've got this beautiful buttercream that's just light and creamy, and the ganache, I was really hoping for that to come through a little bit more, but this is a really spectacular chocolate cake.
Thank you so much.
Gregory, you had us on the edge of our seats. Please tell us about it.
Originally, my family is from Central America. El Salvador is known for its volcanoes and how active they are.
So your volcano, does it do volcano things?
It sure does.
I like that.
Wow.
All this stuff that's in that water really looks like it's in water.
So I love to snorkel,
Uh-huh.
and I feel like I've seen this underwater.
Right. I just wanted more clean lines on your cake.
Of course.
Would you cut us some slices?
Of course.
What are we dealing with flavor-wise?
So I did a passion fruit curd with a lychee compote with Tahitian vanilla cake.
Thank you. This is delicious.
Thank you.
These little cacao nibs, I love that they're like crunchy and all this smoothness.
You have the pistachio moss on the side, which actually has flavor and texture, and I love the acidity from the passion fruit curd.
Thank you.
I'll be honest, I was kind of conflicted. I do love the cake and just like the filling, though. I would order the cake in the buttercream alone. Like, it's an amazing cake.
I asked you for a balanced, well-flavored cake, and for me, that's exactly what I got.
Thank you so much.
Okay, Lena, take us to your two-tiered jelly island cake.
My dad grew up on the island of Margarita in Venezuela. I based this cake off of the many stories that he's told us.
I've never seen a two-tiered jelly cake before. Very creative.
I gotta say, my favorite part is those crashing waves. I'm so glad that you covered up that exposed board because that's Rose's pet peeve, and she doesn't have many.
Dry cakes and exposed boards.
Yeah.
I want to taste it.
Right?
Bring it on.
Of course.
What can we expect in terms of flavor?
Chocolate cake with chocolate ganache on the base, mocha buttercream, and a light raspberry compote on top.
Let's eat.
Let's see.
As a coffee lover, I love this. It's a perfect complement to the chocolate. It just gives it that extra love.
Yeah.
Oh,
The ganache is absolutely gorgeous. It's thick, it's rich, and it's creamy on the mouth. Because there is this real zing of espresso, I'm not getting that sweet fragrance that I was expecting from the raspberry. Other than that, it is really hard to critique that cake.
Thank you.
bakers, you have made the first round judging extremely hard. And now you've made the second round even more hard. We have some decisions to make, and someone's gonna win $10,000. Judges, I am torn. I really want to know what you think.
I really loved Pavani's cake. It looks so realistic. but there are things missing from it.
Gregory's was spectacular. There was a level of sophistication to his palate, his choice of flavors that were really stunning. It had an active volcano with smoke coming out of the top. I mean, if you're looking for theatrics, Gregory brought it to the table.
I definitely think Gregory had the best tasting cake, but the look wasn't there for me.
I loved Lena's design.
Right.
It was incredible.
Yeah.
I've never seen a two-tiered jelly cake.
Flavor-wise, her cake wasn't there for me. This is probably one of the trickiest rounds we've had.
This is gonna be a really tough decision, but I'm ready to make it. Gregory! Congratulations, Gregory!
$10,000. So I'm going to be giving back to the LGBT youth in Los Angeles.
Wow! Wow! Oh my God!
I am going to sleep well tonight.
All right, that does it for the first episode of Baketopia. I really hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. Also, I'll be putting a link down below to HBO Max where you can sign up and go check out the rest of the season. And a reminder, all of the episodes are out now. The entire season is up. Oh my gosh, I almost forget. Also, go check out my TikTok and Instagram. I'm gonna be posting behind the scenes little video clips, pictures, adorable bakers, adorable outfits. We got it all. I mean, there's a lot going on this show. And if you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, click subscribe, it's free, and ring the bell to receive notifications every time I post a new video, because I'm gonna be posting a bunch of videos this year. All right, thanks again for watching, you guys. Bye-bye. And if you'd like to watch any other videos, you can click up here or up here. Bye.